Welcome to the Live Better, Explore More podcast with your host, Alan Mayseal. If you like what you hear, please hit like and subscribe.
Welcome to the Live Better, Explore More podcast. I'm your host, Alan Mayseal, and with me we have a couple of Rotarians. One, the president, Richard Marzo, and fellow Rotarian, Brett Shinn. I'm not telling you which Rotary Club because there are three here in town, but I'll let the president tell us about it. Welcome, Richard. Welcome, Brett. All right, three Rotary clubs. You're the president. Which one?
I'm the president of the Rotary Club of Petaluma. I am the 102nd president of our Rotary Club. So there are three clubs. Ours is the oldest. Ours is also known as the Old Man Club, only because of its infancy. At the time, it was men only. That, thank God, has changed for the better. And so we are, Rotary is an organization that enlists business members, community people, and it's about serving the community. And so there are three clubs, and there are three clubs because Rotary wants it that way. Rotary wants people to meet when it's convenient for them. Our club traditionally meets for lunch on Thursdays, and there are other clubs in town. The Valley Club also meets in the afternoons or the evenings, I believe, and the Sunrise Club is exactly that. They meet in the mornings. So Rotary wants to make it easy for people to join, and that's why you have three Rotary clubs in Petaluma. We don't compete. As a matter of fact, we do projects together. We do projects individually, but we also do stuff together. We recently just finished the Lend a Hand grant for all of Petaluma City Schools. We raised over $40,000 for teacher and administrative grants so that we collaborate often, and if we ever compete, it's friendly competition.
Nice. Okay, he's the 102nd president. So how old's that club?
Well, it's 102 years old. It'll be 102 years old in March.
You guys look great for that age, and all of a
Yeah,
sudden
I'm the youngest.
Thank you.
you're dressed appropriately.
I'm the youngest member, and I'm 78. So
That's perfect.
I'm joking. We actually have a lot of new younger members that are coming in. So
let's talk about members. All right. So, who are you looking for?
Well, traditionally Rotary has evolved as its own organization. Rotary founded in 1905 in Chicago. Originally, you could only have a member from a specific industry. So the clubs were formed like they wanted one lawyer, they wanted one realtor, they wanted one doctor, they wanted one business owner, they wanted one nonprofit executive director. That model has changed. Just like Petaluma has changed. So Rotary is, they don't have those requirements. They are ultimately they're looking for people who want to give back to their communities. And what Rotary offers is a vehicle not just to give back to your community locally, but we also do a lot of international projects. For example, our club has had projects. I've been a member of our Rotary Club for 25 years, so it's an honor to be the president. My father-in-law was a past president. My wife's grandfather was a past president, so we've had several other family members be president. So it's an honor, and because of what Rotary does. And so, again, in the community, locally, we've helped with the Miracle League field. We've helped with the Polyclass Foundation. We've helped renovate Walnut Park, McNear Park. We've put benches around town. Internationally, we've helped support an orphanage in Mexico. We have done water treatment work in Thailand. So people who want to get involved in the community can join Rotary, and they can really find what their passion is, whether they want to do things locally or internationally. And that's what I think is key about Rotary.
yeah, first and foremost, we're a service club, right?
Right.
We serve the community and the world.
And that brings us to why you're here, which is there's a crab feed. Tis the season to have a crab feed.
Yes.
So tell me about the crab feed. When is it? Where is it? Give me some cost background.
Well, it is Friday, February 21st.
Mark your calendars.
Is the date, 5:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And it is being held at Veterans Hall
Here in Petaluma.
And it's all you can eat crab, so you can come and chow down with about 450 of your best friends in the community.
You get that many people?
Yeah, we've
had to
sell
cut
out.
it back. We've had to cut it back. It used to be over 500 people, and it just was a logistical nightmare. So tickets are $100 each. You get all the crab you can eat. For those who don't like crab, we offer, I think, a pasta with a red sauce. But it is our big community event and fundraiser. So what we do with that is the crab feed actually doesn't generate the funds. During the crab feed and leading up to the crab feed, we have a raffle. We call it the Tom Baker Super Raffle, named after a famous Rotarian here in town and a great realtor friend of ours, Tom Baker. So the Super Raffle is our main fundraiser for the year. We sell approximately, their raffle tickets are $30 each. You can get them from your favorite Rotarian. We sell approximately 1,700 raffle tickets, and the winning raffle is announced the night of the crab feed. Of course, we save it to the very end. But the winner gets $8,000 in cash. You walk away with $8,000 in cash. In previous years, I think second prize is $1,200. But the big one is the $8,000 cash, and that's announced at the end of the crab feed on Friday, February 21st.
Jake, do I have to be there? If I buy one of these and I'm not there, do I have to?
Need not be in attendance to win.
Okay. Perfect.
We will call you up.
Perfect.
And and every Rotarian wants to be the seller of the winning ticket. Even if we don't win it, we want to be the ones who sold it. So we try to outdo each other and sell as many tickets as possible.
That's right.
Is the crab locally sourced?
We don't know that. It probably won't be from our Bodega Bay waters. I think currently they're coming from Oregon and Washington State. Okay. But the market changes every week. The prices change every week. So we keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully we can get something closer to home. But it's having been a part of it for almost 25 years, it's always really good.
Perfect. All right, you sent me an email regarding the auction items.
Yeah, so every year then we do a live auction, or we have for the past handful of years, we do a live auction during the crab feed. And we pick a nonprofit in the area to be the beneficiary of the live auction. So this year I am the Chief Philanthropy Officer for Petaluma Valley Hospital Foundation, and the Rotary Club came to me and asked me if I would be interested in, or if Petaluma Valley Hospital would be interested in being the beneficiary of the auction. And I raised my hand high in the air and said, absolutely, because the hospital is such a staple for this community, and without the hospital, I'm a little bit partial, but I think it's probably the single most important nonprofit in Petaluma, because it affects everybody in Petaluma. Everyone in this community has known somebody that has been served at that hospital. And it affects manufacturing, it affects everything. The health of the community is super important. So I digress. We were asked to be the beneficiary, and so we have gathered about 6 auction items that we will be auctioning off live at the crab feed, and trying to raise money for Petaluma Valley Hospital.
I want you to tell us about the live items, but first, where is the money? Ideally, where will the money go to?
Yeah, so we, our strategy department came to us, and and they said that research shows with our aging community in Petaluma that hips and joints and shoulders are going to be a big item to keep people in this community active. So we are in the process at Petaluma Valley Hospital of building a orthopedic center of excellence. So it will be a new center where we will just do advanced. We recently purchased a Mako robot to do knees and shoulders and hips, and so we are trying to raise about $500,000 to really finish off this Orthopedic Center of Excellence, and that's where this money is going to go.
I'd like to hope, if I may, that we raise $500,000 on Friday the 21st.
I'm expecting $1 million.
I don't know that we will, but that's up to the community, so we hope you come out. I do want to say that this is important to the Rotary Club, so the live auction is kind of a standalone item. The Rotary Club, we've allowed nonprofits to run that part of it because the proceeds all go to that nonprofit. So this year it's going to be Petaluma Valley Hospital Foundation. For example, last year we hosted the Petaluma River Park came out and they had some terrific auction items and they raised almost $50,000 last year for the Petaluma River Park. So that's the kind of thing that Rotary wants to get behind. We obviously believe in the hospital. We believe in their mission. And we want to be able to provide a vehicle where the community can get better acquainted with the hospital and what the new modern PVH looks like. And it was important for us Rotarians, our club, to know specifically where the funds were going to go to. We wanted to make sure that those funds stay in Petaluma, and they are, and we're super excited about this orthopedic center.
Okay, perfect. Got a follow-up to that. I'm going to come back to you with the live items. So because they're the chosen nonprofit, does the Rotary Club locate the live auction items, or is that on the nonprofit?
That's on the nonprofit. They come up with their own auction items. They come up with their auctioneer. They'll even have maybe their own spotters in the crowd the night of the crab feed because it is going to be a live auction. Right. We got a great auctioneer, Sam Delsini, and that is their baby, and they're going to run it with our support and whatever else we can do to help them out.
Perfect.
I do want to also say that the funds that are raised through the super raffle, those are Rotary. Those go into the Rotary Bank for Rotary of Petaluma to use however they see fit. Right.
Okay.
The auction and the funds we raise through the super raffle are separate.
Yeah. Good.
Right.
Good call.
So I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that there's no confusion.
Live items.
Yeah, so
what are they?
Yeah, we so far we have 5-night at a private home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, sleeps 6 on the island of Kauai. We have a private dinner for 12 at Kachino.
Nice.
And that is all inclusive. With the exception of alcohol. However, we are including a case of wine in that.
So you get a dinner at Cucina Paradiso for 12, prepared for by Dennis. And, of course, his fabulous wife, Melania, will be there. And it comes with a case of wine.
That's correct.
I'm considering that one myself.
That's correct.
Very good.
That's correct. We have a half-carat diamond pendant necklace surrounded with white gold from Hollingsworth Jewelry.
Nice.
We have 5 nights in a 2-bedroom condo on the island of Maui. We have a resort package in Puerto Vallarta. I believe that's 5 nights as well. And we have.
What about the golf package?
Yeah, we have Northern California's ultimate golf getaway package, and so far we have 5 foursomes at different golf courses around Sonoma County.
So let me ask you this. Is it you have to be there to bid on the live items?
You have to be there to bid on the live items.
Okay.
Unless you have somebody there bidding for you.
Right, but there's not going to be where somebody can go in through, Zoom or anything like that. Okay?
No.
We're not that sophisticated, Alan.
Not
Okay,
yet.
2 questions. What's first to you? What's the approximate expectation? I know it's a tough question. Just any idea what you think can come out of that? Or is that a question I probably shouldn't ask?
I think it's probably a little bit too early to figure that out. I think we'll sit down with Sam here in the next week, and we'll kind of talk through all the items and what items we bid on where, and what our expectation for each item is, and what he thinks they're worth, and maybe there's also a way where we can double up on an item So we're looking into that. So yeah, I don't know.
And you know how those nights can go, Alan. The room gets really excited and people start bidding, and then like Brett just said, we might be able to double up on offering two of the same items.
Right, if you
So
get the
it can be a
bids.
lot of fun. And as a business person, I like to start with the base. We did great last year, and it's my goal as president to help PVH raise as much money as possible, and that's why we're going out to the community.
Okay, so historically, roughly, how much do these raffle tickets raise? You're
That-
giving away like 11.3 here.
Exactly. We will hopefully net north of $40,000, and that money is our single biggest fundraiser for the year. So that those monies go into our club's coffers, so that we can then disperse the monies to local charities and projects that we have on board that we're considering. We just got back from Mexico with a group of people. We've got. We're involved in the wiffle ball tournament for the Miracle League, and so we're always working on projects, and that's what those monies go towards.
We just did a collaboration last Thursday at our Rotary meeting where we collaborated with COTS, and we purchased all the items that would go into a backpack to give to our unsheltered, and we formed an assembly line and at our Rotary meeting, or at the end of it, and we just assembled 50 backpacks that we gave to COTS and that they can take out and give to the unsheltered during this winter time.
Where do
So
we get
those funds came from
this.
from our
From Rotary.
From
the
Rotary,
funds,
exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Tickets.
If I'm going to buy tickets, where do I get them?
You want to go to www.petalumarotary.org
Okay.
or contact your favorite Rotarian.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put out my phone number if somebody wants to buy
Go ahead.
tickets from me.
Go ahead. Give them your number.
707-800-5555. Super easy number to remember. 707-800-5555. Tell me how many tickets you want, and I'll get them to you.
Perfect. So the tickets are $100 for the tickets for the crab feed are $100.
Yep.
Tickets for the raffle are $30.
Or $30.
$30.
$30. Chance to win $8,000.
Need not be in attendance to win.
If I have questions, who do I contact? Do I call your phone?
Oh, that could blow up. Yeah, I mean, I will point you in the right direction.
Yeah,
but
you can also reach me. I am Richard Marzo. I work at Lace House Linen here in Petaluma.
Okay.
707-763-1515. And call me Ricardo, and you're welcome to call me with any questions.
All right. Are the bibs going to be customized?
There might be some people like to play around with their table decorations. Some people bring some customized bibs. I'm hoping that somebody gives me something for being the president this year, but we'll see.
Perfect. And how long is your presidency up for?
It's 1 year. It's a 1-year
So
term.
when did it start?
It started July 1st. The Rotary calendar goes from July 1st to June 30th.
Are you next?
no, not yet. Not yet.
Who's next?
Sherry Ranney is our president-elect, and Mike Stauber is our, they call him the president nominee. So we kind of keep 2 years ahead of the game.
Perfect. So where's the big party going to be for the new president? You guys go off someplace, right? You go either international, or where did you go when you got back in July? When you took over, where'd they send you?
I celebrated the presidency when I said yes. It was at Taps on the river here in Petaluma, and I believe we're working on maybe the Buckhorn for this year's party.
I think he's talking about the training that you go to.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, the international convention. Well, that's a whole different
Listen,
thing.
Buckhorn's not international.
Okay, it wasn't as fun as the Buckhorn, but I went to Singapore. So you go to the Rotary. The incoming president goes. There's a certain allotment for travel, but you go to the Rotary International Convention. I had the good fortune of it being in Singapore. My brother lives in Singapore, and I've been there before, so that was kind of fun to go back. This upcoming summer, the convention's going to be in Calgary, Canada. So
Nice.
there will be Rotarians up there, and that's a whole different animal of getting involved with Rotary International, and the speakers are amazing, and the people that you meet are amazing. They just had a Rotary International Peace Conference here in, it was held at the Doubletree Hotel, but speakers from all over the world came because Rotary promotes peace. It's one of the big initiatives that we do. And it's just amazing how passionate Rotarians are about helping each other and helping their communities. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but Rotary is 1.4 million members strong all over the world.
I want to point out that you do not have to wear a bow tie to be a member of Petaluma Rotary.
It's encouraged.
You know, he wears a bow tie really, really well. Ricardo does, and I try and emulate him because he's smart and good looking, and you know, so that's the
All
only
right, get me
reason.
that big shovel, the big one, the snow shovel. Oh my God, two of the best dressed guys in town. All right, let's go. Let's wrap this up. What's the date of the crab feed?
Friday, February 21st, starts at 5:30. Get your tickets at petalumarotary.org.
Or call you at
707-763-1515.
Perfect. And the cost for the tickets are?
The cost for the tickets are $100.
And for this little gem?
Is $30. If you want a super raffle ticket, that is $30. I have a plethora of super raffle tickets. If you
So
want.
do I.
Yeah.
And what's the number to call you? Because if they want to buy the ticket from you?
If they would like to buy a super raffle ticket from me, they can call 707-800-5555. 707-800-5555.
I'd like to think I'm holding the winning ticket, so you might want to call me first.
I just want to let you know that this is the winning ticket and know that he doesn't hold it. All right, here's what I want to know. Who wore the bow tie the best? This is Alan Maciel. This is the Rotary. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you, Alan.